Sex can help any situation, boy.
So true.
You could be having the deepest argument, and then before you know
right,
it,
babe.
I'll just be like, before you know
PG,
it.
babe. PG.
PG, let's keep it PG.
So guys, welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back, guys.
First things first, we want to say thank you guys so much for helping us hit 1K subscribers. We're super excited about that. We're just super appreciative to all of you guys who are following our journey. We don't take any of you for granted, and we just love sharing our journey with you guys.
Absolutely.
We love the comments you guys leave. You guys are just awesome, and we want to say thank you.
We do want to say thank you. You guys are, they're actually the best, you know.
Yeah, they are.
You guys are absolutely the best, and thank you so much for your encouragement throughout the couple of months that we've been on YouTube.
Literally, it's been amazing so far.
Yeah. But anyway, today guys, we have got a good one for you. We are going to be talking about our best 1 year of marriage.
Yeah.
For us, that's our first year of marriage because we don't have anything else to compare it to.
Exactly.
But it has been amazing nonetheless. We are going to give you our different perspectives about what has made this our best year of marriage.
Definitely, and you know it's going to be different because I'm a woman and he's a man, so there you go.
One of those ones, but we'll see. But babe, you go first.
Yeah, okay. First things first, I want to say what has made this the best year for me particularly is just seeing our growth and maturity as a couple since being married. Going from your parents' home to your marital home is just completely different.
Completely.
And in many ways I feel like I wasn't so prepared as much as I thought I would be. But I managed to go into it quite naturally. And I don't know, I think I'm doing a good job, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're both doing a good job about you're doing a good job. We've both grown leaps and bounds, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Because when you're together like this every day of every week, you just get to know a lot more about each other, and that just forces you to grow. It literally does. Okay,
so secondly, this is kind of a special one for me. We didn't talk about this beforehand, by the way, guys. We're just kind of going through. Tosin has made me feel so safe in our marriage, and I'll explain that. So when you're married, you are completely exposed. Physically, you're exposed because you're gonna take off their clothes at some point.
At some point, boy.
Spiritually, you're exposed. Emotionally, you're exposed.
Massively.
Like your partner sees every stage of you, and you can't hide behind makeup or anything. Like, he sees me in my worst times and he sees me in my best times, and he loves me just the same, and it makes me feel so safe. And I love that about you, babe.
Thanks.
It's a bit
mushy, but I get what you're saying, man. I feel exactly the same way.
Yeah.
We are vulnerable for each other.
That's a really good word. It's that vulnerability is just amazing because you know this is my partner, and what I haven't got it. I haven't got to have it all together, and that's okay because he loves me anyway.
Okay, I choose to love you anyway.
You choose.
So yeah, that's true. And vice versa, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay. And lastly, what has made this year stand out for me particularly is just that Tosin has also been my biggest fan. Like, he is just, like, not a day goes by where he doesn't remind me of his love for me, that he tells me I'm beautiful, I'm amazing, I'm a great wife. He just tells me, like, he affirms me so much, and that's so helpful as a woman and as a wife, because you know that you're truly appreciated for what you do, because it's not always easy. But I love that you've done that, babe. I love that you've reminded me how special I am to you. Yeah. So, why are you looking at me like that?
I'm just listening to you, and I'm grateful that you feel that way.
Yeah, he affirms me, and I think if any of you have ever done like the love languages test, one of my love languages specifically is words of affirmation, and it's just been amazing to me to have that, and he knows that. So yeah. And I know I said lastly, but I'm gonna add one extra. Just the laughter and endless banter we have with one another.
Trust me.
Sometimes it's a bit much, and I'm like, babe, you're taking the actual mickey out of me.
I know, we have a lot of fun, man. We pride ourselves that we don't take ourselves too seriously in front of each other.
Yeah.
You know, when you're first meeting someone and you kind of have to put on a little bit of a facade as to what you're really like.
Yeah.
no, everything comes down, and I think that's just genuinely what's made this year amazing. It's the ability to just be ourselves in front of each other.
Totally.
So guys, on to my different perspectives of what's made this year the best year of marriage. For me, the number one thing has been the opportunity to lead, and I think it's a really manly thing to just kind of want to lead in a relationship, and I genuinely have enjoyed that. And I've come from a background, a Christian home where I've seen that modelled, and I've seen how it's worked really, really well, where a man kind of takes his place within a relationship. And it's just been so cool to be able to do that with Zoe. And I think the funny thing about leadership is that you learn a lot about the person you're leading, but you learn probably even more about yourself.
Definitely.
I've learned in this relationship that I am fundamentally selfish. Like,
so am I.
Like, and if you don't learn that in marriage, then I don't know what you're learning, because that's one of the first things you learn is like you just want things your way all the time, and that's me to a T. So I've learned that true leadership is about servitude. It's really actually about learning that, you know, to lead someone, you need to be willing to serve them. And I've learned how to do that more and more with Zoe, and that has made this year just amazing, man. Being able to serve her makes her so happy, and that makes me happy that she's happy, and then I'm happy because of that as well. So
happy wife, happy life.
Guys, literally,
it's true.
You do not know how true that statement is. Happy wife, happy life, man. If Zoe's not happy, then certain things are not happening in the house. And like, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you need to make sure certain things are happening in the house. But I guess that brings me nicely onto the second thing, which for me, man.
What?
Sex is good in marriage. Like, guys, I'm not gonna front.
Why am I feeling?
Don't feel away. Listen, they know, man.
It's true.
Let them know. We have to let them know.
True.
Like, guys, marital sex is just different, man.
It's the bomb.
No pressure, no kind of feeling of guilt or anything like that. You just you give your all to this person and know that they're accepting it and giving that back to you, and it's so reciprocal. Like, and that makes it amazing.
Like back to what I said, like there's just so much safety in knowing that this is my partner. You know?
Exactly. As a guy as well, you kind of go into marriage hoping that, oh man, I just hope that I can, you know, satisfy my partner, or my partner can satisfy me.
As a woman too,
and there's that pressure sometimes, but for us personally, I think, and I genuinely bring it down to the fact that we're like best friends as well.
Exactly.
Like, it just feels so right. Sex can help any situation, boy.
So true.
We could be having the deepest argument, and then before you know it, I'll just be like, okay. Right. So basically, before you know
PG, babe, PG.
Let's keep it PG. Before you know it, like, get me, a couple things happen, and then you just forget what happened previously. But it's just such a good feeling. So let me not. I've gone on.
You've belabored the point.
Let me just
Moving on.
I guess the last one that I would give is that Zoe makes me feel like a man, and that is everything. Like,
I don't feel like a man, yeah.
You make me feel like a man.
Like a man.
Like a man.
Like a man.
Don't be. Are you mad? Like a
Are
man.
you mad?
Bruv, are you?
Bobby, bro?
No. About. But no, like, Zoe makes me feel like a man, and for me, that's about her loving me irrespective of my failures, irrespective of what I have and haven't done, and that gives me a morale boost. It gives me an ego boost. There's been times in even this short year, because it feels mad short.
Where did the time go?
There's even been times in this year where it's like I've messed up and I've failed at something, or I've been struggling with something, and that will be the exact same moment that Zoe steps in and says, babe, like, it's okay, like, you know that I love you all the same, and I'm here for you, and I'm not gonna judge you in any way, shape or form. And that singularly is, I think that's probably one of the top ones for me. To feel like a man, I'm able to perform like a man. And
so true, ladies. Don't tear down your man.
Listen,
you have to build him up. Like, literally, we are the backbone of our men. Like, we should be building them up in every single way.
Exactly.
With our words, with our actions. It makes all the difference.
Exactly. I love my support system.
Good. So we want you guys to take away a few gems out of this. So we also thought about 3 things. 3 top tips. Rodden.
Wow. 3 top tips. Can you imagine?
So we want you guys to go away with a few key gems. So we're going to share our top 3 things, what we think that has helped us and will enable you guys to have a successful first year of marriage or a relationship, or even if you're not in a relationship, to prepare yourself. So let's get into it.
So the first one is none other than keeping God at the center of your relationship. And I appreciate not everyone here is a Christian. Not everyone that's watching this video is a Christian, but we can only speak for ourselves. This is something that has really, really anchored us and helped us have a good foundation for our relationship. We realize that we're not in this relationship just for ourselves. It's for God, and it's for His glory, and that's why we're doing what we're doing. So that helps us stay rooted and remember where we're kind of going as well. So that is definitely a big tip.
And so number 2 is talk and talk some more, and then after that you might want to talk.
Trust.
Like, it's so important to have constant communication. And I know for people like me who in the past is, or if you might be going through it now, you might struggle with like bringing things out. Talking just solves everything. Even if you have to spend 2 or 3 hours talking, it's worth it in the long run. It will save you 10 years of misery if you just talk about the issue, because no one's perfect. And if I'm harboring an issue in my heart, that's not his problem. That's your problem. So you need to talk about it.
That's something that I think Zoe has probably had to learn as well. Especially in this year. We just talk about everything now, and it's good because it's got so much better. We can actually sit down and say, right, we're going to deal with this issue now, and we deal with it before the day's over, and we can sleep in the same bed with no kind of qualms or anything. And that's a really, really.
It's not always easy, but it's always worth it. Literally.
Straight up. And the last tip I'll give you guys is that you need to intentionally make time for one another.
Intentionally.
You need to intentionally do it. I struggled with this one a little bit, kind of going into our marriage, because I was coming out of workaholic mode, working and saving for a house. We're both really, really busy leading up to our marriage and to our wedding, and I was still in that mode a little bit when we got married, and Zoe had to make sure that she let me know that, listen, I know we're busy, but we need to make time to do kind of cool things, just to chill out with one another, just to be with one another, away from just your normal, having dinner together or whatever it might be. That was something that I had to then say to myself, all right, cool, you know what, let's make intentional time to do this. Let's actually say, right, this Saturday we are going to go out and put it in the diary and make it an actual date.
And you know what, can I just say, it doesn't always have to be expensive. Oh, we need to do, there's literally no pressure. Don't put pressure on your marriage. Like, for me, it's as simple, like I used to tell Tosin, boy, I'm a cheap date, because just give me popcorn Maltesers in front of the telly or cinema and I'm good, I'm cool.
Or not even that, we could just chill somewhere, just go for a walk. Go central London and just walk, and time will go by before you know, you kind of grab a coffee. You go back home and you've had a nice chill day. So there's no excuses, guys. No excuses. You don't have to spend any money. But it's just important to intentionally spend that time together. Definitely.
So thank you guys so much for watching this video. We truly hope you got something from it. Please let us know in the comment section below, or send us an email if you have any questions about marriage, or if you want us to go into anything.
Sorry, go.
Or if you want us to go into anything further, anything that's kind of burning on your heart, let us know. And we love to hear from you guys, and we love to respond back to you guys as well. So
gonna say, where were we? I just got a little bit distracted.
I'm like, what's going on?
Just got a little bit distracted, innit? But it's our best year of marriage and that. But no, guys, thank you again so much for getting us to that 1K mark.
Definitely.
We are
love you guys.
so thrilled by how this channel has grown, and it's becoming like a real important part of our lives.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're super excited about that. Thank you so much for watching. If you've liked this video, please give us a big thumbs up and consider subscribing to this channel for more weekly content. But until next time, we'll see you on the next one. See ya!
The cut was funny, you know?
No, it wasn't fun, dude. You just clap so weird. You clap like, what? No one claps like this. Like, that's how you clap.
Alright, fine. Okay, let me do it again then. Am I doing it again?